All right, everyone. Whoops. My microphone fell down. Hold on. Give me a minute. Jesus. All right, so we're just gonna have a quick session today. Hold on. I have to mount my I have to mount my microphone back up. I don't know why it fell down, or why I didn't catch it before. But yeah. This will be a quick one today. Maybe an hour. All right. Right there. Is that centered? What's up, PK? Just gonna hop right into it. I think I'll play around with that brush pen again. Hey, honey, Dark Side, Coco, Hack, how's it going? Hack Attack. Um, it's going well. I'm gonna play around with this brush pen a little bit more. Oh, Hack Attack, I saw your pictures on Facebook. You're at E3, right? How was that? What's up, Gothcore? Yeah, I've been seeing pictures all over the internet about things that are going on at E3, and I'm just like, oh, it looks amazing. Technically, I could have gone, self-employed and everything, but Meister. Um, well, glad you had fun. It looks like an amazing show. I definitely need to make my time to go there, um, eventually. Lenny the Pooh. Well, thank you for coming through. Yeah, so if you're new, what we like to do here is I'll open up my sketchbook and I'll just kind of start moving the pen around, and then I'll figure out what we're actually drawing as we go. Networking, I bet. Though I'm not a gamer, so I don't know. if that would be ideal for me to go market at. I mean, definitely do it because I would have nothing to lose, right? Other than like a day of my time. But I will. TwitchCon, E3, BlizzCon, all things that I definitely want to head over to. Winnie the Pooh, you wish you could draw. Well, you can. Just gotta practice. Oh, shoot. I don't know what's going on with this drawing. Gotta figure it out. Sakura Micron PM? No, what's. I'll have to go look that up. What's up, Jennifer? If you guys haven't gone to her channel yet, you should definitely go. She's putting up some good videos. Starting to get a feel for what we're going to be drawing. Sort of. Well, maybe we could help you out. If you're genuinely interested in learning how to draw, then go ahead and just tell us what you're having problems with, and maybe we could help you out. But only if you're genuinely interested in learning to draw. If you're not, then, I mean, then don't trip over it. That's usually my response to everyone who says they can't draw. I'm like, well, I'm down to help you out, but only if you're genuinely interested, you know. Yeah, I can't believe I've only done 15 of these. Like, it feels like we start. It feels like I've done so many of them live, of these freestyles, but I've only done 15. What is that? That Overwatch piece really threw off the schedule. Normally we stream early in the morning, so we don't get a lot of viewers. You have trouble with proportions? Then you need to hold on. You need to get yourself this book right here. You know what I'm saying? You need to go get Figure Drawing for All It's Worth by Andrew Loomis, and you need to read through it, and then your proportions and your humans will look fine. That's the simple answer to that. Oh yeah, if you can get a life drawing class, that would be great. Okay. Well, if you do have access to a life drawing course like that you can physically attend, that's solid. Like that's awesome. If not, you can just do what I did and just do books and then that YouTube channel. I believe I have an event going on during TwitchCon, so I won't be able to go. Whoops. Still getting a hang of this brush pen. This is slowly becoming my new favorite pen, though I will need to operate on larger paper to kind of get the most out of it. Well, I mean, yeah, we all like being helpful here because I mean we all know how hard this can be. I have to check my calendar. I believe I have something going on during TwitchCon, but not TwitchCon. All right, see ya. Yeah, it's whatever this pen is. Just a Pigma brush pen. I don't have a lot of experience with it. Normally I use normally I'm using Tombow calligraphy pens to do my brush pen work. And this one actually, this is a much softer brush than what I'm used to, so there's like a little bit of a learning curve to it. Not too bad for me. Yeah, so this stream will be about an hour and a half probably. But Jennifer, what are you working on? Um, Prepping stuff for Hydra Comic Con. Oh, by the way, um, uh, uh, I and Jennifer over there in the chat will be at the Hydra Comic Con in Santa Clara, California this weekend, in case any of you are gonna make your way all the way out over here. Definitely fraying. I'm liking it just because like it's different than what I've been using. So I'm just maybe I'm a little bored with my Tombow pens. I know Pentel makes good ones. Those are the ones Kim Jong Gi uses. Um, yeah. How did South City Comic Con go for you? Sketching with ink. You say sketching with ink looks a lot easier. Um, that depends. It's because I only sketch in ink for the. I'd say like I'm 95% ink only when I sketch. Like the only time I'll use a pencil like at all is if I'm gonna be making like a more detailed sketch that I'm gonna color in and everything. So to me, ink is very natural. Some people who don't practice with ink, this could be very strange, be uncomfortable. Um, oh, should be back here. What am I doing? I like using ink only because it kind of forces you to to like you're forced to commit to whatever line you're drawing, assuming you don't throw the paper away, which I do sometimes, which I know you shouldn't. Yeah, that South City Comic Con was incredibly slow, which was weird because the year prior I did so well. I'm not gonna. I don't want to drain out all the ink here, so I'm gonna switch over to a black pen. Um, oh, it is 1:30 in the afternoon, so 13:30. I'm curious to see how what is it? Friggin' Hydra Comic Con is gonna go. I could sure use a really good show right now. I'm very forward. I'm very forward heavy on investments right now for conventions. I am luckily Fanime happened, but I mean, other than that, I would really like another at least decent show. I'm using the BB, man. I'm using the fat one. Dang it. In the PM for you already. Well, I know it's late for you, but I appreciate you coming through. I do. I really appreciate it. So I didn't do San Francisco Comic Con last year. I was at Long Beach Comic Con. Don't do Long Beach Comic Con, by the way. That shit was super slow. Which was weird because Long Beach the year before that was really good. So it's another one of those things where everything is just slowly kind of declining, which really sucks. But I do hear San Francisco Comic Con was just incredible last year. So if you could find somebody to split it with, I definitely think um, that is one to risk it at. That is one to invest in. You're not being rude, Derpso. You're not being rude. I've just straight up I've told you like I'm down. You want to like email me the link or whatever, but like I don't even know how to use Discord. So and I know I could just Google it and look it up, but I just haven't made time to do that. But Derpso, if you want to email me the link to it, hey Dark Silver Werewolf, Dark Silver, what's up? It's been a heck of a stream so far. Another thing that worries me about San Francisco Comic Con is so last year my buddy did it and he like sold out of stock of everything. But then it's hard to determine because I forgot there was some circumstance last year. It wasn't like a normal event. Oh no. So last year San Francisco Comic Con, a lot of vendors didn't show up for whatever reason. So what that did was it desaturated how many vendors were there. So the people who were there got all the sales. So I'm like, well, that's it's hard to use that as a way to determine how good the convention standalone is, right? But I mean, we're gonna find out. I'm already like paid for. I got my Airbnb and everything for it already. So it's just like, yeah, cons on the decline. Josiah, trying something a little different today. Referred to as Notan drawing, or Notan, Notan. That's pretty much where you try and draw only using like shadows. Um, I studied it for a little bit on my own to help me with my brush pen work, um, but I haven't been keeping up with my studies. I've been a bad kid. I've been so busy producing and not enough time studying. Try and find that balance. Um, Yeah, everyone did well at San Francisco Comic Con last year. No matter who you talk to, they're gonna say they did well. But again, that's like one of those circumstantial things. Like Silicon Valley Comic Con last year was incredible, but then they messed it up. So you never know. Like you go into it as positive as you can, but it's like um just DM me on Twitter or Instagram, Derp. So yeah, that works. Oh, how much were artist tables? I think I they were expensive for San Francisco Comic Con. I think they were like $300. Yeah, they were super pricey. They sure got their balls up is basically what I'm saying. They are getting quite full of themselves, and overexpansion and getting full of themselves has pretty much been the death sentence for at least, I mean, for NerdCon, Silicon Valley Comic Con. Um, it's just been so bad lately, and it's just hopefully San Francisco doesn't go that route. What am I doing with the feet? Let's get a smaller brush. Whew. What's full price on exhibitor tables? Because I got an artist table. That was over 300. Ouch. Oh, that's cool, see me. Oh boy. Well, why are tables so expensive, you ask? Um, they honestly prices have been going up. Um, I don't know. Like, I know what you know. What it's because okay, there are a lot of conventions here, a lot, and they owe it for the most part. They do sell out, so the demand for them is super high, and the fact that we continue to pay these high prices for them is probably part of the reason why they can keep charging so much for them. Um, yeah, I got an exhibitor spot at L.A. Comic Con in October. Shit was $900 because I didn't. I was in the artist alley last year, and that artist alley alone is already like in the 300s, right? For L.A. Comic Con or formerly Stanley's Kamikaze Comic Expo, whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah, and that shit was $900, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go all out, and I'm just gonna bring it. And that one's in October, so I got plenty of time to produce a lot of artwork for that. Um, yeah, man. She's messaging me. Nothing, Derpso. We're just talking about convention prices and all that jazz. See, I'm very so things like that where LA Comic Con registration for me was $900. So it's like I'm very front loaded on investments, and then you gotta wait months before you get a return on it, which is quite difficult. Sometimes, every time, all the time. There we go. I don't want to draw his feet, so we'll do the lazy thing. I wanted to make a big book of all the crazy stuff I've said. Oh yeah. So for those of you who are kind of new, I live stream a lot, and I have said some stupid shit over the past. I don't know, Derp. So how long have you been around? Like a year and a half, year. So I made a suggestion that someone should just write down anytime I said something stupid and then make a book out of it. Yeah, the weather in Santa Clara is supposed to be in the 90s this weekend. So curious to see if that's going to affect anything. Probably not. What up, Louie? Not gonna lie, Louie. All these conventions, um, not having you at all these conventions is real different. Like, it's so much fun when you're there. I didn't even realize that till you were gone. I was like, oh, where's Louie? Really? I'm gonna have to go check that out. Oh, that sounds amazing. I can't wait till we have easy access to like instant um, language translators. 'Cause that stuff's already like that stuff's real. We just don't have access to it easily yet, and I that's something I would totally invest in. Am I doing this right? Pull out the big brush. That's what BB stands for on a brush pen. It means big ass brush. Have you seen those yet? I think it's a GoFundMe, but they have something like that where it's only programmed into like what four languages right now. I want to say it's Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Japanese. It's based on the same kind of technology that your phone has when you talk into it, but it does like real time translation. You say into it, you have to have like internet access, so it's probably gets its information from somewhere. And you talk into it, takes like a couple seconds, and then it'll speak it out into whatever language you set it to. Like that's real. Like that's already like in development. Go look it up. I don't know what it's called. How many languages do I speak? I could only speak English. I understand Tagalog and a lot of Spanish. Well, that's what I meant. Like, I can't wait till we have easy access to that stuff. Like, you just go to Walmart and pick it up. You know, like that would be really cool. Whenever that happens. So yeah, we're trying something a little different today than what we normally do. Being a little bored of. I felt like we were kind of drawing the same thing over and over and over and over with these freestyles. Like they were different subject matters, but the drawing was essentially the same thing. Robots and oh, my dog's snoring. So what's going on, Louie, with your Twitch channel? I'll try and do this without rotating the paper. All right, Dark Silver, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. This is still under, though. Ah. So what are you going to stream? Hearthstone? So I'm going to be doing a 7-day water fast. That's right. I said it. So it has to happen now. Oh, thank you. So, for anyone who is aware of perspective, this is all fucked up. So, and I'm just going to point this out because I feel like it's more helpful to point it out than to try and hide it from you guys. Um, so, my horizon line is going to float somewhere about right here, okay? Because the fact that you could see the top of his head means that you're looking down on him, right? So, everything, the horizon line should be up here. And then everything here you should be seeing from the top down. But see, we're seeing the trees from the bottom up, so that's why it looks a little weird. Anyway, thought I'd point that out to you guys. So I fucked that all up, but it's okay, because I do not care. Oh yeah, hack attack. My discipline with my dieting and all that has been wavering like very, very, really, really bad lately. So I'm gonna do a 7-day water fast to just kind of reset my brain, um, just to get me into the right mindset. That's really the only reason I'm gonna do it. I mean, yeah, there are health benefits to it, but I really don't care about that stuff. I'm just like, all right, I need to rediscipline myself to be able to do this. So that's what I get. That's what I get for being bad about my discipline lately. Um, with my diet, my training is good. The dieting not so much. Can we still fix this? I think we can. Hold on. Do I have a name for this piece yet? Um, I don't. Well, I mean, all perspective drawings are the same. Like they are. Everything is the same. I mean, depending on what kind of perspective you're doing, like 1 point, 3 point, 5 point. No, but it's all the same. It's all the same shit. Like, don't let it freak you out when it comes to perspective. Like, it's all the same shit. Like, don't trip. If you've done one, you could do the other ones. As long as you know how to set up your grid, you're totally fine. Maybe we could save this. Hold on. Maybe I could fix the perspective problems on this. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me think. This horizon line's up here. That's hella far. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe I will be doing a maybe a 14-day, 7 to 14 day water fast, and either break my fast in Vegas for the Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con or break my fast during Anime Expo, which is the week after that, 4th of July weekend. So I'm already close to 24 hours right now, by the way, and that's not hard for me. Um, Yeah, I'm used to that. So a 24-hour fast is like nothing to me. It's once you get past like day 3 is when shit starts getting all weird. What do I think about Switzerland? I don't know anything about Switzerland. I know nothing about the culture. I know nothing about the anything really. I mean, so the farthest I will go is Anime Expo. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to break it at Vegas or break it at AX. Because I feel like, so Vegas, Amazing Las Vegas will be 14 days. So I'm like, well, if I'm already at 14, I may as well just go for a full month. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm pretty loaded on carbs. So my glycogen stores are really high right now, so I don't need to worry about like starving or anything like that. So I'm good. It's it's whatever weapons these monsters carry. Sure, it's a bat. It's a bat with spikes on it. You ever watch Z Nation? There's a character who has like a metal baseball bat and has spikes on it. And they try to play her up like she's so cool, and she's really not. Whoops. That's the wrong bush. What's the cheapest tablet you can get? For digital tablets, you can get a Bamboo. Should be around $40. You can get an Intuos. There are many different models of the Intuos. You can find a lot of them that are under like $75. Now those are the tablets where the tablet is on here, and then you're looking at the screen in front of you. Louis, I don't know if you're still there, but did you see my level up post? All right. So now that you move further back into the page, you want to shift into using a thinner pen or pencil or marker or whatever you're marking your paper with. Um, will give the illusion of depth, which it will give the illusion that your drawing is actually good. What's the cheapest one of those tablets? The Bamboo. You know what? I haven't gone tablet shopping in a long time. Back in 2014 or 13, when I got my tablet, the Bamboo was the cheapest at the time. I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know if they still make the Bamboo. You're gonna have to go look online. I do know for a fact that there are Intuos tablets that are like $50. Fucking paper. Why does paper move? Hmm. I remember, so on my Facebook page and my Instagram, I posted up a picture of a drawing that I did in 2013, and then the one I did of Wonder Woman, a few days ago or yesterday or whatever. And I remember drawing that one from 2013 too. Like, I remember doing it and being so like, oh, I'm a fucking badass now. Look at my digital art. Whoops, messing this up. Let's fix this. Add it. Go ahead. Why does paper move? So there are a few brands that you can get. Hurion or Hurion. I didn't use any. I don't use hashtags on Facebook. I use hashtags on Instagram. I use mad hashtags on Insta. It's the only way. Um, so when it comes to tablets, there are a few brands you can get. There's the Hurion. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't even know how to spell it. I know there's an H. And then there's Wacom or Wacom. Whack. We determined an answer for this, right? Is it Wacom? Anyway, I like Wacom because it has a lot of tech support. But if you could find one that's in your price range, one that you like, go look up reviews for it and find other artists who have used it firsthand, and before you invest in it. Because some of these tablets out there, man, some of them are fucking garbage. I'm gonna be careful. All right, Louis. When it comes to like gaining a following and doing social media, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I've tried fucking everything, and I like can't gain followers. I've tried. You know what I do? I stalk other. Like, I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I just need to stalk other artists, and I would write down their hashtags, and then I'd go online because you could do a search every day to see which hashtags are trending that day. So when it comes to like art stuff, you can go and look at which hashtags are the most searched for that particular day, and I would implement that. I would do all this shit, and for some reason my stuff just doesn't get attention. So I'm just like, fucking whatever. I just, at this point I'm just like, well, I just need to make better art. That seems to be that's like where my mind went. I was like, well, I just need to do better. Like I'm all focused on social when my problem is that I just need to make better art. I don't know how to spell it. What do you want me to say? Why do I keep doing that? Yo, Louis, you remember how I kept saying, "Hey, I'm gonna change out my wardrobe so I only have one outfit, and I'm just gonna keep wearing that outfit over and over." You know, I've been talking about that shit for like years. I went ahead and just bought everything, so I've completely rebuilt my wardrobe. You know what? Yeah, I see a lot of other artists who are not very skilled, who have a big following. I just don't care. Like, if how somebody else's following doesn't bother me. Like, whatever fucking you wanna, however they wanna do their shit is their business. Like, I don't care. I'm focused on my shit, and that's like the most genuine. Because that stuff used to bother me. I used to see other artists. I'd be like, how's this fucking bitch have like 20,000 followers, and you know, I'm like, fucking sucks. I used to be like that, but I'm so past that. Like I've evolved so far beyond that. Like I just don't care. It's exhausting. It's like a waste of time. It's so unproductive, and it's like toxic, and it's exhausting. So it's I don't fucks with that anymore. Like if I improve my skill far enough that they can't catch up, I don't care how many followers they have. I care more, honestly, if I were to like bother comparing. I take much more pride in being the better artist than having more followers. Fuck all that follower shit. It's more about like, all right, here's a pen. I'll take a pen. Let's get a piece of paper and let's go. Let's go right now. You know what I mean? Having all that money and all them cars don't mean nothing if you can't spit bars. How did this happen with this drawing? It was nothing. It became something. I was real close to quitting on this drawing, by the way. I know I say that every time, but that's because I'm always feeling that every time. We'll clean up the sword. Thing's all ugly. Alright guys, so we're going to be heading out in, how long have we been streaming? Oh, about an hour. Alright, we're going to be heading out in a few minutes, so if you have any questions, shoot them at me now so I have time to answer them. Asking how is everyone today? I am doing very well today. I have a convention tomorrow, which is good because that means a fucking paycheck. Hopefully. It is 2:30 in the afternoon here. Yeah, I wish I had money too. Welcome to the club. But yeah, all right, guys. So last call for questions, as we will be heading out very, very soon. All right, guys. So we did something a little different today. Just had some fun, hung out with the brush pens. Hope you enjoyed watching. I appreciate everyone who came through the chat. Maybe we'll start doing these in the afternoon instead of early in the mornings. So again, thank you, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. Oh, no, 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 no. I won't be here tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon.